Monday morning, everybody. It is Nick back with another episode of Nick Does Disney, and I'm trying to keep it a little quiet right now because it's about 6:15 in the morning on our last day on this Disney Maritime cruise. We've had a lot of fun so far, but one of the things I wanted to do was give you guys a quick tour of the ship. Now, I'm going to try to hit up as many things as I can, all while being pretty quiet. So if I miss some things here and there, I apologize, but I'm going to try to hit as many different things as I can. And we're going to start down on deck 2. There's really not anything to see down on deck 1, except, you know, that's where you would go to get off the gangway, to get off on Castaway Cay and Nassau and all that stuff. So we're not going to go down there. So we're going to start here on deck 2. So let's take a look around the Disney Dream. All right, so we are downstairs, like I mentioned, on deck 2. This is where you're going to find a couple of things, and we'll start right here. This is one of the photo kiosks you can go to, so you can view the photos that you've taken so far on your vacation. It's called Shutters. You're going to find another location up on one of the higher decks, but very simple. You would just take your Key to the World card, tap it on there, and all the photos will pop up. And I don't know if it's too early to do that, but let's see what happens if I tap mine. Yeah, it's probably a little too early in the day. Okay, so they're not activated yet, but that's what you do. You just go up and tap your Key to the World card, and then all your photos would pop up there, and you can view them all. And I think I said this in a video already since we've been on board, but you can actually buy the photo package before you leave for your cruise. You get a little bit of a discount that way, and you get every single picture that you take over your cruise onto a little thumb drive, which is what we will get tomorrow before we get off board. So that is a definite tip. If you plan on using a lot of photos, buy the package beforehand and get some money off. I showed you this already as well. This is the Vista Gallery. These are some art pieces that you can view and buy, and I always see some that I would like to scoop up myself and take home. Some more over here. I love these ones. These are so cool. Got a little abstract Captain Mickey. Olaf hanging out, the cruise line in the background, Elsa. Love this one as well. David Doss, I have a lot of his work at home. Only $375. They have this one in the gift shop for about $80 in a smaller version, but this one comes framed and all that. Here, $375. Captain Stitch. Steamboat Willie. So yeah, some really cool pieces of art over there. And then I passed by this. This is one of 2 locations where you can start off your midship detective agency, and it's closed right now. I think it closes down at midnight. I'm not sure what time it starts up again, but we've showed you the kiddos love to play this game. So if you want to run around the ship to all the different screens you see, you can solve some mysteries. And you get your little book, you get your pencil, and you get your badge, and you go around and you can solve one of 3 different mysteries. So that's a lot of fun. And then the other thing down here on deck 2 is Enchanted Garden. This is one of the 3 main dining restaurants that you rotate through. This is a really fun one. This one we're not going to go to on our trip because it would have been last night, but we were at Apollo and the kids were in the kids club. So I can't show you inside right now, but we will see it in April when we're back on the Fantasy for a 7-night Western Caribbean cruise. Alright, so that's pretty much all there is to see down on deck 2. So we're going to go back up this little staircase here, and this is going to take you to deck 3, which is the Atrium, the main lobby, which you've seen a million times in the video so far, but we'll check it out again. And right when you come to the top of those little stairs, you're going to find Royal Palace. This is the menu. They have breakfast this morning. If you don't want to go to Cabanas, you can have a seated breakfast. So that's what's on the menu. We can't go in right now, obviously, because they are not open, but this is where we will have dinner tonight. So we're going to head back out here, and then you're in the main atrium. They have a piano out at all times for some entertainment. And then all 4 ships have a different Disney character as their statue when you walk in on the Dream. It's Donald. And then this is a maritime cruise, like I mentioned, so they have the tree, and we got to light that up on our first night of the cruise. And I'll put that video in the link below if you haven't seen that yet, but the lobby is just gorgeous when it's all decorated for Christmas. It looks great. Just lit up garland everywhere and wreaths, and really, really nice. It's never gonna look as good as it does for Christmas. Now, we haven't done Halloween yet, but we do have one booked for next October, a Halloween on the high seas. And then this is a fantastic gingerbread house just off of the main staircase. Take a quick look around, and they pump like gingerbread smells out of it. It smells so good. So there's all Christmas trees in there. Different trees. There's like some fake snow on the ground. Even some presents that are wrapped back there. Little gate. All kinds of cool little Christmas touches. And they even have done some things inside. There's like a little makeshift fireplace in there. Mickey and Minnie on it. There's a little table. There's even a little bed in there. It's very cute. Yeah, it smells really, really good. I know you guys can't smell it at home. I say it all the time, but we need smell-o-vision. Donald and Daisy hanging out in the window. And it's even dusted with snow. Goofy. Coming in or out of the chimney, either way. Another little Christmas tree. Now, it would be cool if they do what they do in the resorts over in Disney World, if they had a little table set up where you could buy Christmas treats. I think that would be pretty cool. But this is still pretty awesome. You got Minnie over there. So there you go. Fun little gingerbread house here in the lobby. We'll keep walking around. Over here, you will find Bon Voyage, which is a bar. You can go and get any kind of mixed drinks you want, or beer, wine, anything like that. So those are shops down there. We'll head over there in just a moment, but this is just a couple little sitting areas. Nice pieces of art, some more Christmas trees. They have a lot of Christmas trees on this deck, which is really nice. Some poinsettias, really nice little tile mural there with a royal chair. And then back over here, we'll walk to the other side of the lobby, and if you find any of these little gold medallion kind of things, these are the screens for the midship detective agencies, and you'll hold up your badge and you'll play the game, and some of these pieces of art come alive, which is really cool. This is the main elevator bank to take you to whatever floor you might want to go to. More art hanging around. And on the other side, there is another nice little mural. This one is Cinderella. Nice little royal chair again. Some more poinsettias. And guest services. So if you need help with anything, this is where you would go. And I think it's really cool on the back there. It shows you all the different castles from the parks around the world. Asia, North America, Europe. They've got them all. And if you download the Disney Cruise Line app, you'll have this on your phone. But if you're old school and want a paper navigator, you would just come down to guest services and you would get it there. They have a lot of like these interactive, I don't know if they're interactive, but different screens that are around that tell you lots of information throughout your cruise. Here, it's got the officers on there right now. They'll show the captains and the cruise directors and all that. Back over here where the tree is, in this area is typically where they're going to do a lot of your photos. I'll have a backdrop set up there and a backdrop set up there and here, so you can just hit 3 in 1, get some nice family portraits taken. So that's pretty much it for the lobby area. So we'll walk down this way real quick and show off some of the shops. Alright, so now here is like the shopping area, if you will. You're going to find a lot of stores that we showed off a little bit. This is Whitecaps. And as of right now, this is the go-to shop for all maritime cruise attire and merchandise. And now the stores are only open during specific hours of the day, and whenever you're in a port, they are not open, period. But yeah, there's a lot of really cool Christmas merch in here. Some of it you can find in the parks, things that are on the side of the wall that I'm showing you now anyway. And over here, it's all the maritime exclusive stuff. So if you want to get anything like this, you've gotta come on a maritime cruise. We got that sign, we got that throw, got a couple of shirts, so they took my money. And over here, you've got Sea Treasures, and it's another store just full of all the different Disney Cruise Line merchandise you're gonna find. And this is another part of Whitecaps. This is where they're gonna sell a lot of perfumes and jewelry and watches and some more expensive things. Tag Heuer, Kate Spade, Dooney and Burke. Very expensive things. It's another side to Sea Treasures. A lot of shopping down here, like I said. And then this is Mickey's main sale. This is another very big store. Here you're gonna find a lot of kids stuff too. They've got like toy sections over here, obviously. A lot of Frozen 2 merchandise, Star Wars, kids' clothes, a lot of things like that. Some candies and things over here. So that's a fun store too. And then over here is the Walt Disney Theater. The man that started it all, Mr. Walt Disney himself, everybody. So if you walk around that, over here, you will find the Walt Disney Theater. Now this is where they show the big shows every night of the ship. Like on a 3-night cruise, you're gonna see Believe, The Golden Mickeys, and Beauty and the Beast, which has won awards already. It's a fantastic show. So you're gonna find those, and then if your cruise is longer than 3 nights, sometimes they'll show one of them twice, like Beauty and the Beast, or they'll bring on a variety act, or they'll show movies in there as well. Here's another one of those screens that shows you everything that's going on. Like today is Believe, which is a really fun show. So you're gonna find all this in the Walt Disney Theater. Now, there's 4 entrances. There's one here, there's one on the other side of the hall, and then you can also enter on the 4th floor as well. All right, so I know this is a little weird, but there's nobody in here, but this is the restroom, and the restrooms on this ship are gorgeous. I mean, look at the mirrors, how cool is that? Little Mickey in the mirror. It's very cool. These things are always so clean. They're so classy looking. I love all the tiles and everything. Just a really, really cool bathroom. Nice. All right, let's get out of here. All right, I forgot to show you also, right outside of the theater is Preludes. Now these doors are sliding doors, so they're closed right now, but it's pretty much a snack bar like you would find in a movie theater. They've got popcorn and candy and Coke products and all that jazz. So before you go in to see your movie in the Walt Disney Theater, you can have some snacks to bring in. And if you don't buy it at Preludes, they also have people that walk around with drinks and snacks and popcorn buckets and all that as well. Another thing that I really like, if you want to take these stairs here to burn off all those calories from all the tasty food you're eating, every staircase has a piece of art, and there is the man again himself, Walt Disney. So every staircase has some art at the top of it, which is really cool, so hopefully we'll see some more. All right, so now we're back in the main lobby, and if you go right down this super long hallway, where all these portholes are, which are really fun, they're super comfy too. These portals are nice because they're cushioned as well, so you can kind of sit on them and relax, and our kiddos love to do that. But down this super long hallway is going to be Royal Palace, which I showed you a moment ago, the main entrance off of the lobby. But here is another entrance that you can come in down here, and it's just a very, very long hallway that just goes and goes and goes. But at the end of this hallway is going to be Animators Palette, which we will see in just a moment. But first, here is another entrance to Royal Palace and the menu, so you can see what's shaking. Like I told you, they're going to be doing breakfast. And another quick little look inside. They're still leaving a hook on the hostess podium from Pirate Night last night. So we will eat dinner there later tonight, but let's walk down this hallway and go see Animators Palette real quick. All right, so at the end of that long hallway is Animators Palette, as I mentioned. And they do breakfast here from time to time. Right now it is closed, but this is where you'll come in. And we had dinner here our first night. They have a nice little Christmas tree and a lot of Disney characters all around the wall. Sorcerer Mickey, Incredibles, Mermaid. We've got Crush, The Lion King, Mike and Sully. So this is a really fun dinner we showed you at our first night. where a Crush will swim around on those screens while you have dinner, and he'll talk to you as well. So it's really, really cool. And they even have some Mickeys on the floor. It's just a very cool restaurant. And we're gonna come here later because on the Maritime cruises, they do gingerbread men decorating. So we'll be back in here a little bit later, but it's just a quick little look inside Animators Palette. And here's a menu outside as well. They do have that on the screen, so when you're waiting to get on in, you can see what they have. And if I may, I would highly recommend the smoked salmon tartare, the sliced serrano ham as appetizers. Those are fantastic, but you really can't go wrong with any of the food here. It's all super good. All right, so we just finished up over at the Animators Palette. Now we are back in the main lobby. We're gonna go up this giant staircase and go to deck 4. There's a few things up here we'll show you, including where you can spend a lot of money. And then it's going to be right over here, because believe it or not, on the ship, yes, they have a Tiffany. So some really, really nice and really, really expensive jewelry goes on in here. Of course, like I said, it's closed right now, but on certain days they even do breakfast at Tiffany. So you get to go in, they have some pastries and things, and you can spend all your hard-earned money. Now, by the time this vlog goes out, my wife will have already gotten it, but actually got her a Tiffany DCL necklace on board that I'm gonna give to her on Christmas morning in a few days. So, yes, they do have a Tiffany's on board. So as if a Disney cruise wasn't expensive enough, you can also come and buy some very expensive jewelry. So that's up here. I just love this lobby. Just look how nice this is. Just get a shot from above, the giant chandelier. And this is where we got to throw the pixie dust from. Right in this very spot to light that tree. So you've got Tiffany's, like I showed you. And then over here, oh, we got a little bit of a sunrise going on outside now. The Vista Cafe. This is where you can come for premium coffees, and they have danishes out and pastries. And these are all included in your fare. So no extra charge. The coffees are though. But these treats are included. Wow, look outside. You can see it a little bit. Maybe we'll head out in a second to see some of that sunrise, but so over here is just a ton of seating. So you can get all nice and cozy. If you just need to get off your feet for a few minutes with the giant portals. Then on this side they do have some more of those shutters, photo kiosks, excuse me. Still trying to get my voice back. Then over here, this is where you can come and book future cruises. And I do recommend that. Now they did change it a little bit recently. You can still get 10% off of a future cruise when you do book when you're on board. You get in a queue and then they'll send you an alert on your app, and then you'll come over here, you'll sit down, you can look at their itineraries, and they've already got 2020 and 2021 out, and pick a future cruise. You get 10% off. Now they do not offer stateroom discounts anymore, which is a bummer, and apparently some dates are excluded, I guess, but you used to get, depending on how much your cruise was, you would get a certain stateroom credit for booking on board. They don't do that anymore, but you still get 10% off, which is nice. Then over here they have a DVC desk if you want to join or add on points to your DVC membership. You can get a stateroom credit of up to $500, which is not bad. We are DVC members. Own it, the Polynesian and Beach Club, and I'm thinking about Riviera. So that's the DVC desk, and then over here is Connect at Sea. So if you want to buy an internet package and stay connected while you are out at sea. Speaking of out at sea, let's go outside and check out that sunrise for a second. Alright, so located right outside of that DVC and Connect at Sea desk is another midship detective spot. So like I said, you're going to look for those little gold medallions, and you stand on those and those will light up. But right now we're going to go right outside these doors. It's going to be very windy, so I apologize for that. But it is so nice and quiet out here right now. It's about 6:40 in the morning, and off in the distance you can see the sun is slowly starting to rise. This is my favorite part about the cruise since it's just being at sea. Now the ports are fun, Castaway is great, obviously, do not get me wrong, but I love spending time on the ship, just getting that sea breeze and watching the sunrise or set. It's so much fun. And we're on deck 4 right now, and out here you're gonna find some games like, this is shuffleboard, right? That's what they call this game, shuffleboard. I feel like an idiot, but I'm pretty sure this is shuffleboard. And you'll find all the lifeboats on this ship as well. And this is where you'll come for a lot of the muster drills. Some rooms are inside like ours was, but a lot of them are indeed outside. So this is deck 4, shuffleboard, lifeboats. Well, you'll go for your muster drill and all that kind of fun stuff. So let's head back inside. It's a little windy. All right, so as you come back inside, there's another one of those murals that I told you about, or not a mural, but a painting at the top of the staircase. And there should be another one over here. Very cool. So we're going to go directly across the hall. We are still deck 4 midship. Then if you go down this way, this is where you're going to find the Buena Vista Theater. This is the movie theater on board, and I love the carpeting here. To me it looks very 90s, I don't know. But yes, this is the Buena Vista Theater. Here's the sign. I'll show you that. And this is where they're going to show a lot of the movies. This is also our muster drill station. So we showed you a little bit the other day. Nothing going on right now, it's too early for a movie. But this is the onboard movie theater, so it's not huge, but it's still pretty big, and they're going to show first run movies. Like right now they are still showing Frozen 2, they're showing the new Star Wars, and a bunch of other movies as well. Some of them are open caption as well, so you just got to check your navigator and see what's playing. Very cool. And right outside of the theater, they do have a giant board that will tell you everything that's playing on the select days of your cruise. Like today, they're going to show Frozen 2, they're going to show Star Wars, Frozen 2 again, Maleficent, Mistress of Evil, and then Star Wars late tonight. And they'll even tell you how long the movies are. So there you go. And then right outside of that, they do have a snack bar. Oh, it's like totally cleaned out right now. But they have popcorn, they have candies and drinks. And they have the popcorn buckets you can buy as well, the collectible ones. And they have a giant Christmas wreath, which is so pretty. Another entrance to the theater here. And then down here, like I told you earlier, they do have more entrances to the Walt Disney Theater. The 2 main ones are on deck 3, but they have another one up here. So very cool. And another midship detective agency. This one's got photos of Walt all over. Very cool. Okay, so if you walk right down the hall from the Buena Vista Theater, you're going to find the shutters area. Now I showed you the kiosks that are around. They have the schedule for you, and this is where you can come and view all your photos, buy your photos. They even have like some digital cameras and camera batteries and everything back there. You can get a photo book of your favorite photos from your trip. And like I said, you can also buy packages ahead of time. Here's all the pricing. And they even have a studio if you want to take some fancy photos inside. But this is cool. It almost looks like a little library, but these cases will open up when you're out at sea during select times, and they print out every photo that you take, and then they're going to put them in here so you can see the physical photos if you want without watermarks all over them like you'll see them on the screens. So this is all going on at Shutters. So we're going to mosey on down a little bit, and I'll show you some other things that are up here. Alright, so if you walk right through Shutters, down this way, you will find D Lounge. And you will find another entrance to Tiffany's. But over at D Lounge, they do some really fun things. This is where we did our DVC party the day we set sail. But today, they're going to do Anyone Can Cook. And they do karaoke, they do bingo. It's a really, really fun family area inside of here. And it's cool because they have all these screens that light up throughout. It's a really fun spot for a lot of fun activities. And again, you can find everything that they do in the Navigator. And then if you go straight down through here, you're going to get to the district, which is the adults only area. There's some different clubs and bars and things down here, so we'll do a quick run through down that way. Alright, so this is the district. Like I said, this is the adults area. They have some different things through here. The District Lounge Evolution Pink is a champagne bar. Skyline Lounge is super cool. They have some screens in the background that show different cities across the world. And I guess this is just the District Lounge itself. They'll do a little bit of entertainment in here. They'll do some games, and they do crafts with families during the day. It is family friendly during the day in this area anyway. And over the bar they have sports that are going on. And this is Pink, the wine and champagne bar, which we definitely want to do one day. So maybe we'll do that on our adults cruise in February. I think my wife would dig that. So just keep on walking through the district here. I believe this is the pub. Yes, pub 687. So today is a Sunday and it's still during football season, so they're going to be showing all the NFL games. I saw that in the Navigator. It opens up at 12 o'clock, so that's an hour before kickoff. And you can kind of go in there and watch all your sporting events, have a pint. They do have a little bit of a buffet here at night for the adults as well. That's what all this is. I always have a tendency to get lost when I go through here for some reason. So we're just kind of walking through, and then here you're going to find Evolution. I think the only time, okay, it's all ripped off so I can't go in. The only time we've ever gone in there is when we signed up for our 5K. Yeah, it's all closed off. I wish I could show you because it's a really, really cool setup inside. They have some cool lights in there, and it's just really cool, but can't show you that. Just an elevator for the district that'll take you right up here. And I guess that's pretty much it for this side. So anyway, oh, Skyline Lounge. And this is open, but nothing's going on. But this is what I was telling you. There are different screens that will show different cities across America at night, which is pretty cool. Get all cozy. There's a little fireplace. They've got some wreaths up. So yeah, it's really cool in here. All right, that's enough of the district. All right, so I'm leaving the district area, walking right past by Tiffany's again and by Shutters, and we're going to go to the other side of the ship. And I will show you some things that are over here. Okay, so right now we are on deck 5 midship, and this is where you're going to find Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique. Of course, they have these in the parks, and they have them on the cruise line as well. So here you can come and get your princess all dressed up, I guess. They open from 9 until 9. And you can go inside and you can look like royalty, I guess. You can buy princess dresses for the fellas. You can look like a knight or a captain, I guess. I didn't know they did that. It's pretty cool. Let's see if you can look inside any more of these windows. I'm not sure if there are or not. Perhaps not. You can't see inside. But you can go in there and you can get all gussied up and look all pretty if you're a girl or all handsome if you're a boy. And for pirate night, they totally transform it in there. They make you look like a pirate. They put some pirate garb all over. It's a really fun experience. And outside they even have a little ship wheel. Oh, and I guess it does stuff. It's pretty cool. Full steam ahead. So that's Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, just like they have in the parks. They have one right here on the ship as well. And then we're going to walk across the way. Actually, let's go back this way. So across from Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, you're going to find the Port Adventures desk. And these are really cool screens. Like I said, they're just interactive all over the ship. See a little sea turtle swimming around, showing you the Caribbean and the Atlantic Ocean. So where are we? There's Castaway. So we're somewhere off of there. But anyway, this is the Port Adventures desk. So you're going to come here and you can book all your different port adventures, like the Castaway Ray's Stingray Adventure, which we've done before. That's on Castaway, obviously, and that's a lot of fun. You can go book parasailing, anything that they have on Castaway, and even all the other islands you're going to go to. So you're going to find that on deck 5, which is where we are now. And then if we keep strolling on down through deck 5, you'll see some cool art, obviously. I love all the art on this ship. Another look at the lobby. This is as high as you can go and still see the lobby. Over here, this is the other location I told you about for the Midship Detective Agency. Again, still closed, but this is where you go to get started on that. And then down this hall is an area my kids know very well. This is where all the kids clubs are. So it's a Small World nursery, and it's open from 9 until midnight. And I believe it's for 3 and under. It's really cute in there. Obviously can't show you inside, but take my word for it. I think our youngest only went in there maybe once or twice. But down this way is the Oceaneers Club and the Oceaneers Lab. We showed you this on our first day. I'll put a link in the video below so you can see what it's all about when we went in for open house. But there are 2 sides. Again, this is the Oceaneers Club on this side, the lab on that side. They get to go in and they do all kinds of really fun activities, super sloppy science, and they'll feed your kids in there as well. They do lunch and dinner. And again, these are open at 9 a.m. and they stay open until 12. I think they said last night for Pirate Night, they actually stayed open until 1 for some reason. There's Donald making a mess. So we're gonna keep going down this hall and you'll run into the Oceaneers Lab. That is the other side of the clubs here. And here it is. But again, these are all closed off right now because they're not open, but these slide open. And then your kiddos are free to do whatever they want. They get to get away from mom and dad for a little bit. And it's actually open just a tiny bit there. So, anyway. But pretty cool. The kids love it. And this is a door for the Midship Detective Agency, one of them that you would come to solve the prize, or solve the game, I guess. So, there you go. Alright, so here's something else I definitely want to show you guys, and then I'm going to take a break and then go back to the room to hang out with the kiddos. But this is one of the laundry rooms they do have on the ship. So if you need to do any laundry, you can come in here. And this is where you'll buy, I guess, your digital coins to run anything. It'll tell you everything that's available. They have 3 washers available and 8 dryers. And I guess maybe some instructions, but yeah, you can just come in here, wash some clothes, looking all sharp and fancy. So this is really nice to have on board. We tend to do this a lot. So maybe you don't have to pack too heavy, or you don't want to go home with a lot of heavy clothes or dirty clothes. You just come right in here. You can even do a little ironing. And yeah, just really, really nice to have on the ship in case you need to or want to do any laundry. So we're gonna take a quick break, go back to the room so I can get the kiddos, and we'll go to breakfast, and we'll walk around on deck 11 and show off some other things. Really quick too, just wanted to show you the elevators because they're awesome. At every elevator bank, they have a directory to tell you exactly where you might be trying to go. And here's our elevator. And I'll show you inside because they are gorgeous. So we're gonna go to our room, which is on deck 9. And up there, they have another directory, and they'll tell you some things that are going on. So they have a couple screens inside, and this one you get a quick view of the lobby. And 2 of these elevators have these. They're the clear windows, and you'll see some character drawings as you whiz on by.
Deck 9.
Super fun. So here we are at deck 9. Let's get the kids and we'll go explore more. All right, so now we are back on deck 11. Good morning. So that's Who's It's and What's It's, which is a little shop that has little books and suntan lotion and all that stuff. So up here on deck 11, they also have Flo's V8. This is one of like the quick service kind of places you can come to get some food. Excuse me, I'm still getting my voice back, but now on the tour is Camden and Carson. Hi guys.
Hi.
Good morning. So over here, this is not open yet. This opens closer to lunch. They don't do breakfast here, but Luigi's Pizza. They have all different kinds of pizzas over here. It's all Cars themed, obviously. And over here they have Tomater's Grill, some more tasty food. They've got things like hamburgers, cheeseburgers, they've got chicken, hot dogs, and they usually have a chef special of the day. Yesterday it was like a chili dog that sounded pretty good. And then if you want some lighter fare, they have Fillmore Favorites. They have like salads and some wraps and things like that. So that is all over here, and there's plenty of seating. And my favorite part about this deck is all the windows so you can see everything. So we're gonna walk to this side. And again, deck 11 is the pool deck. So there's a lot of things going on up here. It's the 2019 Dream logo over here. That's gonna have to get switched out pretty soon. Only a few days left in 2019.
Yeah.
All right, so this is the pool deck, which we've showed you a ton of so far. This is the Donald pool, I guess is what they call it. Yeah, the Donald pool. And funnel vision is up there. And early in the morning, they even do yoga outside. But there's the aqueduct that goes all the way around. Yeah, Donald's pool right here. Today it's open from 9 a.m. until 10. So maybe we'll try to hit the pool a little bit later. And they have life vests for the kiddos. Some nautical flags. And these pools totally close off during like the sailing away party and the Pirates in the Caribbean show. So these decks will totally close off. Here's one of Camden's favorite things. This is the Mickey slide. You can go up and go down over and over and over. So this is pretty much the pool area. You see one pool, you kind of seen them all, but not one at sea very often. Over here, this is a bar that's not open now because it's 7 o'clock in the morning. And then there's a hot tub. That'll be open up at about 8:30. And the cool thing about this hot tub is they have some areas like that where it's glass bottom, so you are looking out directly over the ocean, which is pretty cool. They have a hair braiding station. So if you want to get your hair braided. And this is Quacks. They sell like suntan lotions and things like that there. Over here is one of the drink stations, so you can get your cups, you can come and get Coke products, you can get water, you can get coffee. They have decaf and regular, and right now they have the Maritime cups, which are very cool. We're gonna have to take some of those home, I think. They've got milk, if you want that for your coffee or just to drink milk. They've even got Twining's tea, very fancy. They even have some honey, sugar and all that jazz. They've got creamer, more coffee, and more of the same over here. So on this side of the deck, before we walk around the other side, Vanellope's Sweets, which we went to the first night. Maybe we'll hit it up again tonight before we leave, but it'll tell you all the hours of operation today. It'll be open at 11 a.m. just in time for lunch, and it'll be open until 10:30. So we showed it off inside a little earlier. They've got gelatos, they've got ice creams, they've got cupcakes, they've got cookies, all kinds of different stuff. They've got candy that you can mix bags. So King Candy in there. So if I remember later, maybe we'll take another quick peek inside. But that's Vanellope's. So now we're gonna go back around this way. And you're gonna find Nemo's Reef. This is like the kids' splash pad area, which Carson really likes a lot. And this is open, same time as the pool. It's gonna open at 10 a.m., closes a little bit earlier. Yeah, this is Nemo's Reef. I'm losing my voice again. But you go in there and you can splash around. Some of the seahorses shoot out water. They've got a Mr. Ray slide that you guys went down about 1,000 times yesterday. Super fun. So that'll be opened up a little bit as well. So this is for the smaller kids who are not allowed to go into the big pools, because to go into the big pools, you have to be potty trained, and you can't be diaper wearing kids to go in there. So, and then there's two funnels. One funnel on the ship is an actual funnel, and the other one over there, there's, I think it's Edge or Vibe, one or the other. And there's like some meeting areas in there and things. So one is a functional funnel, and the other one is for more entertainment and such things. So that is that. And then over here, just another drink station. Same thing that I showed you on the other side. A lot of this is just repeated. Quacks, again, they sell suntan lotions and all that stuff, sunscreen. Another hair braiding station. And now it looks like they're getting ready to put all the chairs out for the day, because they take them in at night and they have to strap them all down. But we're gonna walk down here And then this is where you're gonna find everybody's favorite, ice cream. So this is not open yet, obviously. I think the same deal. It opens up closer to about 11. I don't see any listed times out here, but this is where you come and you can get your ice cream. These two windows here. And they'll switch out the flavors. Usually on the first day, it's just chocolate and vanilla and then swirl. They'll have banana, they'll have strawberry. And my favorite that they have is the blueberry mango. So we'll have to see if that pops up today, because it hasn't been out yet. And then this window here is Frozone Treats. So they have different things, different adult beverages. They sell non-alcoholic products as well. So again, these things will be open up in just a little bit. Then over there are some of the adult areas. And we will check that out while these two are in the kids club, because they can't go in there. So we'll check out the adult area in a little while. All right, so still here on deck 11, we're gonna walk into Cabanas. And this is where the buffet is. They do breakfast, lunch, and dinner here. They do a continental breakfast, but it looks like the regular breakfast is indeed open. So it's all decked out for Christmas right now. But yeah, this is where you come for breakfast. Let's go get a table. So they've got all kinds of stuff here. They've got eggs Benedict and hollandaise sauce, butter, all kinds of fish and salmons, more butter. They've got toast, Mickey waffles and pancakes, scrambled eggs, biscuits and gravy, toppings for your waffles. They've got potatoes and hash, bacon and eggs and hash browns and sausage. More bacon and eggs and sausage. Some of it starts to repeat a little bit. Then they've got like cold cuts and cheeses. We even got rice and grilled tomatoes, miso soup, breakfast potatoes. And over here, they've got fruits and milks. They've got muesli, which is my favorite. This is really cool. So they've got all the castles from all the different parks on the wall here. And then over here, they've got clocks from all the different parks, like Hong Kong Disneyland, Tokyo Disneyland, Walt Disney World, Disneyland, and Disneyland Paris. And then over here, they've got various yogurts and fruits, more fruits. They've got croissants and pastries and donuts. So there you go, that's a quick run through of the buffet. So we're gonna get you a plate and we'll continue the tour in a little bit. I also like in here they have like all the cool little palm trees, very tropical. And then over here they have a bunch of different kind of drinks. Again, they have water and soda and all that jazz. And they even have juices, including, oh, they don't have it over here. They don't have Pog juice at this one. Well, some of the stations have Pog juice, but apparently not over here. They have coffee and juices and all the soda products, so lots to drink. All right, so we just finished our breakfast at Cabanas, and now we are back on the main pool deck. This is still deck 11. Now they've got Disney trivia going on in the Funnel Vision, which is super fun. And on the Funnel Vision, they show movies throughout the day, trivia, they do games on it later. Really, really fun. So now we're gonna go up one deck. We're gonna go up to deck 12. And this is a really fun deck. Why?
The aqueduct.
The aqueduct.
And mini golf.
This is really, really fun. So this is like a propelled water slide. I guess you could qualify it as somewhat of a water coaster, but it's super fun. Maybe we'll try to ride it later, but this is a sea day, so it's gonna be very busy today. It's only a 10-minute wait.
Oh, it's on.
It's not even open, but you have to be a certain height to ride. You have to be 42 inches. Carson, are you tall? No, you can't ride yet. You'll be there soon. So anyway, this is the aqueduct, and this is on deck 12. We'll do a quick walk around up here. Again, I apologize. I know it's pretty breezy up here. But up here, you're gonna find more seating. They'll take all these chairs out. The chairs fill up very fast. You got to get up here very early in the morning to have a chance to get a chair. So over here on deck 12, you're going to find waves. This is just another one of the many bars you're going to find. I think they have some small snacky type foods up here. We got some seating. You can get all kinds of different drinks, the drink of the day, beer, I'm sure cocktails and all that jazz. So that's here at Waves. I know they have chips and maybe sandwiches. I don't think it's a ton of food, but it's another option. So that's on deck 12 as well.
That's the way you get off.
Yes, this is the end of the aqueduct. Spits you out right here. The giant tube that goes around, that's the water slide, and this is where it spits you out at the end. So we're gonna keep on walking around a little bit. Nice view of the ocean. Very nice. So some of the chairs are already out, and again, people will start reserving chairs, especially down on deck 11, pretty early in the morning. You want to get that prime spot if you're going to be hanging out by the pool all day. They have all these different lighting rigs for the different shows, like the Sailing Away Party and Pirates in the Caribbean and all that. Just kind of strolling around deck 12 still. And over here, one of my favorite little touches, Donald sticking out of the funnel. I guess he went flying right off of the aqueduct. It's pretty funny. So we're still strolling around deck 12. This is gonna take us over to another family zone. This is another pool area. So they got some more lounger chairs over here. This one's actually shaded, which is nice. It's a little quieter back here. Yeah, this is like just a small pool.
Is that a hot tub?
I don't think it's a hot tub, Carson. I think it's just a little small pool. It's the funnel puddle pool. So it's, I don't know, just a few inches of water in there, not much, but it's good for the little ones. Donald's hat spitting out some water, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, it's pretty much what's up here, and they've even got a little shower area. So if you want to rinse off all the pool water, you can just hop on in here and shower off. Now this is the adults area. Yes, Carson, there's seats in the water, and I'll try to show this off in a little bit when they're in the kids club, but this is the adults area. So there's a swim up bar, as you can see. There's a pool there, hot tub areas over there, super comfy reclining chairs, and then you're gonna have the spa that's in there, but I will show all that off in a little while. So that's back down on 11, but as I said, right now we are on deck 12. Up there's currents, and just some nice views all the way around. All right, so we are still on deck 12, and right now we are walking towards the sports deck. You're gonna find basketball up there. You can find putt-putt up there, so that is technically deck 13. So that's where we're gonna go, right up these stairs, and we'll be on Goofy's sports deck. All right, so now we are on the sports deck. We've got a foosball table. Yeah, you guys kind of need those to play. There you go. So these two are playing a little foosball. And in here you've got a basketball court. You want to come in and shoot some hoops. Camden, you're going to shoot some hoops? Let's see what you got. Show us your skills, Cam. Almost. So yeah, this is really cool. Little basketball court. The Goofy Sports right behind me. Very cool. And then we'll show you some mini golf here in just a second. All right, so we are going to leave the basketball courts, and head over to putt-putt. Let these two kiddos play some putt-putt. So you come over here and they got everything you need. They've got balls. Oh, these are really cool. They look like... They aren't real golf balls. They're like wood golf balls. That's interesting. They've got all your golf clubs, scorecards, pencils, everything you might need to play. And Goofy's Golf is open from 8:30 until 8. All right, Camden steps up to the putting green. Oh, close. All right, Carson, let's see what you got. You gonna try to get a hole in one? Let's try to hit the ball first. Not bad. So yeah, this is just another really fun thing you can do on the Dream, and they have this on the Fantasy too. So you've got basketball, you've got foosball, you've got putt-putt, and then they have a sports simulator as well. This inside that is something you have to pay extra for, and you have to reserve, and it fills up really fast.
I got a hole in one, Dad.
I think that was like a hole in 3. Good job. Oh, so close.
3 hours later.
So then right when you walk out of Apollo, there is Meridian, which is like a seating area for Remy and Paulo / bar. It's really cool. All different kinds of drinks in here. And then you can go outside. They have some really comfy looking chairs out here. There's also a smoking section. And you can just overlook the ocean. Now again, this is aft, so we're leaving a wake behind us. It's so beautiful out here though. So again, this is Meridian, and it is right outside of Remy and Paulo. Really cool spot to hang out though. And over there is Remy, which is the very fancy French restaurant. We do a brunch also. Here's a quick look at the champagne brunch. We've eaten there once, and we're going to eat there on Valentine's Day again this year, which is super cool. Alright, so we are all done at Paulo, and if you don't leave Paulo feeling like you're going to be sick from eating so much, then you did it wrong. So now we're going to keep going around a little bit on our ship tour. I don't know where we are. Oh, aren't we going to be right outside the mini golf again? Yeah. Well, that's not exactly where we want to be. What is this outlook all about? Let's go up one. Let's explore. Alright, so we finally found Edge. And I guess you go up these stairs to get to Edge, which is... I can't remember if Edge is the teens or the tweens club. But this is on deck 13. And I guess you just take this flight of stairs up here. Now, we never go up here because our kids aren't old enough yet. But I can't remember which is Edge and which is Vibe. Let's go check out this sign. Kids 11 to 14. So it's like the pre-teens, I guess. So that's where this is. So there you go. Can't really film inside, but so 11 to 14 years old, that's where you go. And this is deck 13 midship. Alright, so we just saw Edge, and this is the adults area down there. We're gonna go down there in just a second. We're gonna go through this way, which is, I think, is where the spa is, right?
Want me to get that for you?
Yeah, please, come on, be a lady. Alright, so we are deck 12 forward. This is not the spa, Megan. Concierge Lounge. Alright, so you want to walk down one? Burn off all that Paulo? That should do it. One day we'll stay concierge. Alright, so we are on deck 12, or 11. 11 forward. And there's more concierge over there. And this is where you would find the spa and salon. They have all kinds of things here. Body Sculpt boot camp, tour to cycle. All this kind of stuff. So inside here they have a cool juice bar. Get some tasty juices. They even have a Christmas tree all decked out, which is cool. This is the beauty salon and the barber shop. If you want to go get some stuff done. LMS spa products, which are very nice. And if you go down this way, more Christmas wreaths. Those are very cool. And they have the gym in there if you want to go get your workout on. They have treadmills and bikes and some free weights and all that stuff. So if you want to burn off all those calories from all this tasty food, you would go in there. And then just down the hall a little bit from the salon and all that is the rainforest room. You can't go in there unless you have a pass. But inside they have some really cool stone loungers you can lay on. And they have all different kinds of showers with scents and heats and stuff. So we've done that before. And right now it's $29 per day. Tropical showers, ceramic loungers. Super duper relaxing in there. We're going to do that again in February for sure. So that's the rainforest room. Did not know they had this, but they also have a chill spa for youths 13 to 17 years old. Did not know they had that. So that's pretty cool. All right, so now we are going into Cove Cafe, which is like a really nice coffee bar. What? Oh, that's cool. Like a little vanilla cupcake. And all these are complimentary, included in your cruise fare. A lot of the same stuff that we saw at other little place, the Vista Cafe. So many cool things to look at. All these photos of Walt, which are very cool. It's a little glary. Lots of Walt Disney photos on the wall. There, that's a better angle. Walt loved his trains. And this is cool. It kind of tells you where you are, what the weather's like, the time and the date. We're only 192 miles from Port Canaveral. Nautical miles. Tells you where you are, how fast you're going. It's pretty cool. Some more photos of Walt on the walls. Some little Christmas trees. Some books. It's very fancy. I've seen you before. And what are you getting?
Coffee.
What kind? Ooh. They do? Let's go check that out. Oh, 3 Caballeros. We got magazines to read. Some more photos of Walt. Little Christmas tree. We got some holiday drinks. Very cool. And what did you get? Oh, looks like a baby Pluto.
Yeah.
Puppy Pluto. This is pretty cool.
Thank you very much, Nick.
Thank you.
Thank you. So this is the adults area. There's your own hot tub and everything. And then right when you walk back out of the adults area, you're right back onto the main deck here on deck 11. So now Frozone Treats is open.
And now, this, they have Dole Whip, but it's not Dole Whip like in the park, so don't get that confused. They have blueberry, they have mango, and they have the twist. Blueberry mango is the best. We'll be back to get that. And then they have the regular today. Every day it changes. So yesterday was strawberry and banana. Today blueberry mango, and I love blueberry mango. So very excited for that.
All right, so we are on deck 14 now looking for the Outlook. But here is a radio station. Megan, see, all I gotta do is quit my job and come work here. That's interesting. So where are we exactly? What is this? This says Outlook. But what is Outlook? This is what we're trying to figure out.
This is where they have like the...
What does this sign say? Venue closed, private function. So I guess this would be Outlook.
Like meeting space and...
But they do church services here. You said they were doing mass here or something earlier?
Yeah, they have like a interdenominational...
We're just kind of poking around.
So
Yeah,
I think if you...
I'm not really sure. Just wanted to see what this Outlook was all about, but I don't know, I guess it's right through there maybe? I don't know where it is. Where? Oh, that side? Alright, well that's Outlook, whatever that is, and that's deck 14 midship. That's as high as you can go.